Hello guys, welcome back to Soundtrack Insight episode 2 today. Actually I was cutting a different video, but then I decided to film the Soundtrack Insight here because I did a little, you could say it was a SoundAlike of the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack. Actually I have got myself a PS5, but not the game. I'm just waiting a bit until all the little buggies are fixed, but that doesn't keep me from making music here, right, in the cyberpunk style. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of the original soundtrack. So I really like the style of that. Like this industrial, very grunge, it's like super weird, very powerful, it grooves, and I just didn't want to simply copy it. I tried to like make my own version of it, so I decided to go for, well, the cyberpunk kind of style. But make it a bit more clear, a bit more organized, so not that dirty. Still dirty, but not that dirty, but more like mean and dangerous, and also very aggressive and a little bit more melodic, because I felt like it could use some kind of melody to make it a bit more heroic, because I like heroic stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna show you the full song and then we get further into the details. So yeah, that was my cyberpunk, I wouldn't call it imitation, but SoundAlike. You can really hear, especially here, in case you didn't notice it. Well, I wouldn't have noticed it if I didn't know it. This is actually the Keanu Reeves. This is like Cyberpunk 2020 Keanu Reeves reaction to blah blah. Like this is the show where he announced it basically. And he says future. If we just listen to the whole thing, he says,
is set in the metropolis of the future.
It's set in the metropolis of the future. Well, I maybe edited a little bit. We have some compression, just some EQing. We have a distortion. We have another EQing. We have a ping pong delay. So yeah, and then it sounds like
future.
And that is actually Keanu Reeves, which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm just going from the top to the bottom. Through all the different tracks first, and then yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so we're starting off with this thing here. This is just the lead sound I made. It's actually called Cyberpunk. I did it in Serum here. Beautiful. You probably all know Serum. Doesn't matter what genre you're moving in. Serum is just really great. You can be very creative in it, but this is not a review of Serum. Well, yeah, I just made this little thing here just from a init patch, like initial patch. It sounds like this. and that also was the melody I was going for. The normal Cyberpunk melody is a little bit more, well, dark, a little bit more loose. It's not like do 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 do. It's more like it just like bubbles around. Sure, I mean, like I after the drums come in, I have the sidechain effect, just to mix it better with the drums, like. And that is the basic style of the Cyberpunk thing, like only this lead or this arpeggiator and the basic drums like kick, snare, sounds great. Yeah, but we're coming to the drums later. So that was the arpeggiator. It basically goes through. I have a kind of a variation here where it just does like this. A little bit missing there. Then we have, of course, here this thing where it's high cut it. Little part here, and then I actually double it. I double it first with this thing here. It's the same thing, but this one doesn't have a couple effects. It doesn't have this sidechain effect, but I didn't want to like automate it even more because the automation is super freaked out. So I just made a different track. Yeah, I just duplicated it, and that placed like this little transition here. I think there was a little pop. It's not there when you export it, so that's fine. But yeah. That's basically it, like this thing here. Yeah, I like the transition there. Okay, yeah, we have that. And actually double it because I was experimenting a bit with Serum and I found this cool thing here, and not that one, this one. I made this patch, it's called Fad, because I think the name just sounds like the sound. And then for the last part here, you can see it's just the first one, and then I double it. And together they sound like this. So very noisy. Sounds a little bit more aggressive then. So yeah, that's actually just for that. We go on, come to this fill thing. I have 3 fill tracks. One is this one. I just think it sounds kind of cool, especially together with like here the chords. Like this do 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 do. Yeah, this is just a normal preset from Serum. It's called Crazy Fast. It's in the synth category here. I just went through some presets and thought this one worked well, so yeah, I went for it. You don't have to almost always make your thing up. I mean, it's cool, sure, especially for like the main sound here. It's great to come up with something original and new, or like at least something of your own. But here it's totally fine, and I felt it was cool here. This little do 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 do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I actually forgot, because here this thing doesn't actually sound like this because I have isotope trash on it. Also, I think it's just a preset. I added it a little bit. Can't remember, but without trash, it sounds like this. So quite different. And with trash, it's much more mids in there. Just because I forgot that. Isotope Trash, by the way, Trash 2, great plugin. You can do a lot of creative and weird stuff with that. We come to the next fill thing, because it just doubles the first arpeggiator on the left side. You can hear it's really choppy at the second part. This. That's actually a thing I decided to do for all the tracks. So first, it's just the normal 16th arpeggiator, da 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 da. But in the part after the transition here, I wanted it to be a little bit more choppy and even more aggressive and da 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 da, maybe like kind of like a machine gun. So yeah, I automated a little chopper here, which just chops it into 16th pieces. Always hearing those spots like that, 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 that. I think it's quite cool. The first fill thing just fills it up. That's why I called it the fill track. You can hear the chopping really well in this track. I have another fill track which just joins the other one on the right side then. You might know this preset pretty well known preset. It's called the oh yeah, by the way, the first fill track is the Braveheart preset. And the second one is the good old LDC64 lead with the sidechained reverb, which I think is quite cool. So yeah, I think that's quite a cool preset. And I was actually going for it. Well, like I was thinking, what could I add? Oh, maybe this one thing. I don't know what preset is called, what it's called, but this one preset with the sidechain reverb. So yeah, a really cool preset. Serum has a lot of cool presets. So yeah, onto the bass. The bass is still a bit muddy, together with the drums and stuff. Well, yeah, I just have to work on it a little bit, and then we're good. Then we're good. Has this nice Destroyer plugin. Without it, it sounds like this. And with a little bit more muddy, very saturated, like it. Yeah, that just carries the sounds, just my bass sound. Nothing too special. I think I have it, yeah, I cut the mids, the sides, sorry. I cut the sides here, so the bass is just mono, the middle part, yeah, just for transparency in the sound. The next, I call it bass high, because it does this little whop sound. Quite cool. I don't know, I think it's not, it's also a preset. Oh, is this a preset, by the way? This is, yeah, it's also a preset, but I think I changed something. I think I changed this one a little bit. Same thing for here. It's actually not Modern Fapping, which is just a really nice name. I changed some things here too. I think. I'm not sure. Then I have this Destroyer again and a Flanger, which I yeah, used quite a lot here. You can definitely hear it. I think it sounds quite cool together with the bass. Yeah, I like that a lot. Also together with the fill in the later part here. I think it's quite cool. Just a little accent here. So, yeah, I like that. The plug. I don't know why it's still called plug. It was a plug. It used to be one. Like this dot 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 dot. Also, but now it's just a pad. Could also actually change this to pad. Just a normal hypersaw layout. With a little bit of reverb, I think. No, it's actually just in the preset here. No, actually no, it's a delay, okay. Yeah, that's really nothing special. Play the chords, it's G minor, F major, C major, D sharp major, F major, and then back to G minor. Pretty basic chords, but hey, they work. You might have noticed here at the end I switched it up, because normally, even though the pad plays chords, the bass melody stays on the G. That changes with the last one. After this, future.
Future.
I just wanted the last epic drop to be melodic. So that's why I changed it. Okay, that's for the pad. Then we have the hats together with the drums. So the drums and the hats are just a different track because I wanted to sidechain them. And the drums, I didn't want to sidechain the drums because, well, I sidechanged everything so it works well with the drums. why should I sidechain the drums, right? But I definitely want to sidechain the hi-hats, and yeah, I have some open hi-hats, those ones, they just all the way through, and some closed ones. Can't really hear them actually, but doesn't matter, that sounds fine. So, okay, onto the drums. The drums are really basic. I used this Groove Agent preset called Palm Islands. Pretty nice sounds, but I kind of destroyed them a little bit and compressed them. Because if we just listen to them normally. And then... So yeah, you can actually hear the crash, which is just fading out. It's almost sidechained because the compression is just insane. First I had a pretty basic beat, like this, but then I decided to add some fills. So I have those two here, those are kicks. But they are seven semitones higher, and also they have a high pass filter on them. So... pretty nice. Later on I have this little rhythm here going on with this clack clack clack. I like it. Pretty cool. And of course the hi-hats together with the drums. Yeah. And then I added some rises and some falls. I still gotta get some better ones, those are pretty shit, but they work. That's a bit low actually, let's go to 5. Yeah, they just have also the sidechaining, which is actually not a sidechaining, it's just a chopper. But it's actually just a volume automation if you want. Just some effects. That's actually just it. It's nothing more than that. Of course, I have a lot of destroyers, a lot of compression, some reverbs here, the hi-hats, some gated reverb from East-West Spaces too. Yeah, that's about it. I have on my master channel, I have another compression, high attack. High 24 is not that high, but yeah, I have another mark EQ on here. Actually, the only one in this project. It's crazy. I love this EQ and I have not overused it here. I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, that's it. Now you know all the parts, all the details, and now we'll just listen to it once more. And then I'm gonna quickly cut it and upload it to you guys so you can watch it. Okay, let's go for one more.
future.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little tour, this little review, this little soundtrack insight. If you did, please like, yeah, subscribe, everything. Yeah, I have another video in stock. I hope I will be able to cut it and upload it next week, but you never know. Next week is also Christmas, so have a nice Christmas. Yeah, and then we see us hopefully this year once more, but I don't know. Maybe it will be next year. I don't know. We'll see. All right, have a good one. Follow me on Instagram, by the way, and then I'll see you next time. Bye bye.